Understanding culture shock and supporting immigrants.
When someone moves to a new country, they often face an emotional and mental adjustment known as culture shock. While this is common for immigrants, it's easy for those who are part of the mainstream culture to overlook just how disorienting daily life can be for someone in a new environment. As a member of the mainstream, understanding what culture shock feels like can help you support immigrants through this difficult transition.
Imagine working with a colleague who has recently moved to the US. At first, they seemed enthusiastic, but over time, you notice changes. They become quieter during meetings, and their body language suggests they feel more isolated. At lunch, they hesitate to join conversations, especially when slang or local jokes are involved. One day, you see them at a coffee shop, looking overwhelmed when trying to order. The barista asks if they want grande or venti, and you see their uncertainty. It's clear they are experiencing culture shock.
Now, imagine being in their shoes. Things that feel second nature to you, how to order coffee, how people speak, or even how people behave in public, might feel overwhelming to them. Culture shock can make people feel isolated and frustrated, even in simple situations. The confusion isn't just about language barriers, but about adapting to an entirely different way of life. Your challenge is to recognize these signs and find ways to help your colleague feel more at ease without overwhelming them.
Solution and action steps. Here's how you can support someone experiencing culture shock.
Be patient and observant. Recognize that culture shock isn't always discussed openly. Your colleague might not even realize they're going through it. Be patient if they seem hesitant or withdrawn. Small gestures like slowing down conversations or offering explanations for things that seem obvious can be very helpful.
Offer gentle explanations. If you notice your colleague seems confused about customs, offer a gentle explanation. For example, if they're unsure about tipping at a restaurant or how to address someone at work, you could say, "Here, it's common to leave a 15 to 20% tip," or, "In this office, first names are fine." These small clarifications can go a long way in easing their anxiety.
Extend social invitations. Sometimes, people experiencing culture shock withdraw socially because they feel out of place. By inviting them to social events or casual gatherings, you show that they are welcome. Even if they decline, the invitation itself can be comforting.
Show interest in their culture. One of the best ways to bridge the gap is to ask about their background. Ask them to share their customs, traditions, or things they miss from home. It shows you value their culture and creates a two-way exchange that helps them feel seen.
Provide emotional support. Sometimes, just listening can make all the difference. Ask how they're adjusting. Simple questions like, "How are you finding things so far? Is there anything that's been challenging for you?" can open up meaningful conversations that make them feel less alone.
Help build a network. If you know others in your company or community who have gone through similar experiences, introduce them to your colleague. Having a support network of people who understand their experience can help immensely.
Imagine navigating a foreign place where everything, from how to order coffee to how people joke, feels unfamiliar. By offering empathy and small acts of support, you can help someone feel more at ease. Knowing that someone is there to guide them through these small but significant challenges can make their transition smoother.
Culture shock is a common and difficult experience for many immigrants, but it doesn't have to be faced alone. By offering understanding, patience, and support, you can help someone feel more connected and confident in their new environment. You're not changing who they are, but helping them feel at home while embracing their identity.